Hey guys, Susanna here. Okay, I am starting a new project. I've got a friend that I've been friends with for years. We all went to church together and had kids together, and she's got a daughter named Cassie. I've got two boys, and I've known Cassie all her life, and Cassie is getting engaged, and so, well, she is engaged and she's getting married in April next year. So I thought I would make a journal for Cassie so she can put bits and pieces in like for her wedding and all that kind of stuff. Just a little, making arrangements, and I just thought it just literally had her name on it. When I saw it, I'm like, oh, I've got to get that. It's a vintage one, so I'll probably put some bookends on there, but I just thought it was so perfect. And I thought, well, I've got to make it anyway, and it's part of junk journaling, so I might take you along for the ride. She sort of likes rustic. It's like she's going to have a sort of like a rustic type of wedding. She's going to have it in the gardens, and it's going to be sort of quite rustic and that type of stuff. So I've gotten this book. It's about weddings with different stories and pictures and all that kind of stuff in there. And then this book is called The Gift of Love. It's got all bits and pieces and all that kind of stuff in there as well. So I've picked out some pictures, and I've also picked out a couple of pages from the book itself. It's 1900 and early 1900s. It's got 1906 written there in pencil. I don't know whether that's the age of the book, but there was actually some photos on the inside. So I thought I'm going to put a couple of these in it. I'm going to make a couple of signatures. That was also on the inside of it as well. I thought I'd keep that in there. Hotel, in Sydney, $8 per night, double room 15. Gee, wouldn't get that these days. And then these were pictures in there which I thought I might, because I haven't got anything on the back, that I might maybe even turn into journaling cards, sew around them and all that kind of stuff and put in there for her, because it's from the book. They're really sweet. So got some really sweet pictures. I got that actually for sewing, but it's got a really pretty picture on the back here. But I've got quite a few bits and pieces. I might put those in there. That way she can probably even jot some notes there. That's from that book. Thought maybe she could put a picture on there. Got some lovely pictures, and then that was perfect photographs. So I cut that down to size. Might even put something on top of that, because I can put them in. I'll just cut them down, and then I can put them in. You can put photos in there. So it's got quite a few bits and pieces. Lined pages, special dates to remember, our favourite things. Yeah, so I'll be using some of those as well as some other bits and pieces. So the first thing that I will do is pick out actually really nice old book pages. So I'll be utilising these old book pages. I'll keep some of those, but I'll be utilising, I love some of the headers. Where are we? Like these. They're just really nice. So they make really good journaling cards, and then they're really pretty. So, but I've taken out, see, London 1906, there was a picture. Where are they? Here somewhere. Here we go. That was in the front. That's actually got 1893 Broken Hill. Really old cars. And an old little cottage that was in the front there. So, yeah, had a bit in this little journal. So I've I put cardstock in there, and then this had, I had to tear it out, so I sanded it down a little bit and reinforced the spine, just so, because I'm going to have a false spine. And it's not very big. Okay, actually the best way to know what size pages is to actually go by the pages in the actual book. So say 4.5, it's a little bit over 4.5 by we'll just go 4.5 by 7. It's a little bit over. Like, yeah, I think that would probably work well. That way I know that they're going to fit in there. So I'll put that there. So I've got some avocado dyed pieces. Okay. That works in well because that bit's ripped. By 7. Yep, perfect. Yeah, avocado dyed papers, and then some coffee dyed papers, which I've got from a stash. Got some really nice, she said she likes rustic stuff, so I'll show you some of the papers I'm using. They're really nice. My paper collection. I love Minté stuff. Like, that's quite nice. Cozy evening. That's a I think I may end up keeping that because I really do love those. That's why I bought it, but I thought I might use some of these as journaling cards for her. But this is, I'll do some journaling and probably put some of these bits and pieces in there, and this was another one as well. That's Dear Diary. I can't remember what this one was called, but it's got very similar, and I've pre-cut them out. I think I used these for another journal. It's got a little typewriter and bingo card, so I'll probably be sticking some of these in and doing some collaging and all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably film some of that, doing the collaging. So, but for today, I'm probably going to just do the cover. So I'm just umming and ahhing about what I'm going to pick. I do really like those, but I won't use them all. I'll pick out probably maybe some of the dogs, because I really love that and I love that. Just pick out some of the cozy little homely things, which is what you want when you're you know, first starting out your house. This is Home for Christmas, it's called. Isn't that gorgeous? How beautiful is that? Love it. Now, okay, and then I've got this one too. She's sort of like, I said, rusticy, you know. I love this paper, and I was looking for maybe a journal that I could make this with, and maybe I might use, because it is blue. So I was thinking of this one. It's got some really pretty things in there, like that sort of stuff, but I've been wanting to use this for a little while, and because it's sort of got blue theme and that will work, I might even utilise It Takes Hands to Build a House, but Only Hearts Can Build a Home. Oh, how perfect is that? The only trouble with Stamperia, you've got to pick a side. Yeah, I wanted to have something like that. Maybe I might, because it's just too nice, I might use these as, like, you know, my anchor pages, as I call them, and then use some of this, either that or this one. She likes rustic, so I'm thinking no, I think I like that, and that matches really well with these. So where is that woody piece? These are great, these paper pads, Memory Lane, but because I'm only going to be using it to do one side, I won't have it all in your way. There we go. I think I've used that wood before. That's probably why I can't find it. There's some. Oh, that is beautiful. I like that. Ah, here we go. There it is. I do like these. These are perfect. Go perfectly with those. I might use some of those as paper. I'm thinking that that really, oh, that's nice too. That one at the front with Paris and all that kind of stuff on there is the one I'll probably end up using. Sorry guys, you're in here with me while I'm sorting out. I think I like that one. So, did I rip two? No. See, even though they're only one-sided, it's probably not gonna, is it gonna work? I'm wanting to go bluish. Typical. And 10, I might pause. Well, oh, that's nice, isn't it? You will be in forever in my heart always. See, that's quite romantic. And probably matches it a little better, even though it's not blue. Even that would be nice. So beautiful. It's really romantic and soft. I think I like that one. I'll probably use that throughout, but because I'm using a lot of the blue and the bits and pieces, but I just don't want to be doubling up, if you know what I mean. I just want to, you know, you're good to use the pages. Okay, here we go. That's going to go. Yeah, I think that'll go a little better. So how wide is that? So that's 10.5. I might make it a little bit bigger, because you need to go down from that. Make it a tad bigger, maybe 10 3/4. I do 10 3/4 by that one, by 7 1/4. Yeah, that'll work. So 10 3/4 by 7 1/4. Ugh, grab my cutter. Also thinking Tim Holtz paper too, but once you start getting out all this stuff. Okay, isn't it pretty? So it's because it's going to be a memory album, and then I'll probably have it plain on the back, and I'll probably put a like a card or make an envelope for her to tuck something in the back, whereas in this is in the front. It's really pretty. So we'll do this first. 7 and, what did we say? 7 1/4. Yeah. 7 1/4. Okay. And then this won't go to waste. Probably make that into a envelope or something by 10 and just a little bit over, I think. I'm probably screaming at the camera. 10.5, just a little bit over 10.5. So 10.5. There we go. I so need another blade for this thing, but because it's from Aldi. Anybody knows? This is from Aldi. Anybody knows where I can get the replacement blades from? Please let me know in the comments, because there's nothing wrong with the board. I just need new blade, and I want to get rid of it because it's really good. Don't have to pay a lot of money to get Fiskars when this is perfectly fine. So get some of this and get, do I ink it around the outside? I might. She is wanting that rusticy look after all. think I need a new re-inker. So how are we all going? It's been a little while, a few days since I've done my last you know, tutorial or craft with me thing. Oh, I forgot to mention too, I've had a sale since, was it the 20 something of the 26th of November to the 3rd of December, which is the last day is today. I've got 20% of everything. It was sort of like a, I forgot to mention it was last time I did. I just, Etsy suggested it and I thought, oh yeah, why not put it on there. So today is the last day. Everything is 20% off. So sort of like a pre-Christmas, like if you buy it today, I'll send it off and you'll get it before Christmas. So I thought it would last ditch effort to sell stuff for Christmas sale. Is that too tall? No, I think that's okay. Oh my goodness, don't tell me it's not long enough. Are you the asshole? Okay, I'm gonna have to put that on there because I refuse to cut or cut it in half, put it on the end. Unbelievable. Okay, see, we all make mistakes, but we just work with them. It's only a tiny little bit on the end, and that way if it doesn't fit, I'm going to put a card or something, like an envelope or whatever on the back of that anyway, so it's all good. Okay, that way it'll give us some space. Okay, this is just your craft glue or Fabri-Tac or whatever you've got. I find works well for this job. Definitely going to be putting those corner things on, I think. This will be a very cute little journal. She's such a sweet girl. She's one of those girls, she's just absolutely gorgeous. One that you would wish you had as a daughter. She's not a girl anymore. She's about 22, 23. And she's got this killer smile, like it's a smile that lights up the whole room, and she's just a real sweetheart. And her fiance is a really lovely, they're such a cute couple. So yeah, nice to make something for her because I've known her all her life. Especially, you know, she can use this for coming to the wedding, and then after the wedding she can probably put a few pictures in there, so a bit of a journal, you know, whatever she wants to use it for, a bit of writing, putting photos in. Gee, you can tell, look at that, it's old. It's really soaking up the glue there. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm going to put that down. There's my little bone folder. That'll be right. Probably buried under here somewhere. Where are we? Buried under this lot. Never have it when you need it. Okay. Ideally, this should be done with a bone folder. It normally sits in here somewhere, but I might have to pause and go and grab it.